like same kind of examination, but it is like the different organization. This complete, there is something right, complete TIA Linux LXO 104. This is like RHCSA. This corresponds to RHCSA.
Okay.
Okay, but organization is different. Okay.
Mhm.
There are questions, I think, cell scripting on data management. Set environment variable example path at login where we will be able to. We'll discuss all these things in our cell scripting. Okay, don't worry about that thing. Even if I get time, I will go through this one and I will, if possible, I mean, like I'll take 2 to 3 classes, or I will cover this one as well. Even there is 117.1. See, administrative tasks is available. Manage
Mhm.
user and group account and related system files. These things we'll discuss today. That
Okay.
means like creating users, changing the passwords at the login time. All those things we'll discuss. Okay, and then manage cron tab, cron under jobs. That means like we need to manage automation using cron and at jobs. There are two things using that also we'll discuss. Configure user access to cron and service. Configure anacrom. I am not sure about this anacrom. Next one, localization and internalization. Configure local settings. This is regarding time. I think they have mentioned the commands the below, right?
Yeah, some of them. Yeah.
Manage system time, system login, MTA basics, manage printer and painting, fundamentals of internet protocol, TCP, UDP ports 2022, all these things, ICMPA, IPv4, IPv6, subnetting, basic network configuration. This is very important. Basic network configuration is there, right? If you
Mhm.
go for, I mean, like RHCH certification, they're going to ask you these questions. I mean, like at the time of login, you need to log into the screen and then change the host name according to the questions. I mean, like they will ask you to set up the host name, and then like that they will ask first.
Mhm.
First and foremost thing is you need to set up the host. Those things are very important. And
Okay.
then yeah, this one IP, if up, if down. Yeah, everything we'll discuss. Don't worry.
Okay.
Configure client side DNS. Even we'll discuss this one also. Perform security administration chance. /etc sudoers files. If you mention anyone who w last command, all these things. Where did you get this file?
I have a practice lab. So I downloaded from there actually those two files.
Okay. Are you? I mean, like, are you taking this examination or how it is?
No, no, actually, I got this free actually long time back. I've just
Okay.
tried to learn Linux from myself, so
Uh-huh.
it didn't go well. So I just keep the files only.
Hmm. 10, there is a two, you have sent two files. 103 is like almost we covered. Determine and configure hardware settings. Slash sys slash proc slash dev slash mob, all these things. LS mode, boot system, D message. We'll discuss boot system, and then change run levels, design hard disk layout, install boot manager, manage shared libraries, use Debian package management, uh, and then RPM yum package. Work on the command line bash echo ev exporter set to unz2. Okay, process stream using filters, cat command, cut command, expand format, head, cd, join, nl. What is nl? Paste, PRSED, sort, split to tail, TR, and expand to unique to WC.
Background.
Basic file system, copy, find, mkdir, move, list, rmdir, touch, tar, CIPO, DD, file, gzip, gunzip, bzip to xz, file globing. T, exarchs. I think in the 103 we like covered almost a few things. We need to, once this complete syllabus is going to complete, then you can go through that PDF, whatever you have, you can cross check that whether we have covered or not. Okay, that would
Mhm.
be good. Let me open the terminal. Uh, Okay, let me zoom in. Okay. In today's class, we'll discuss about file permissions. Very important, very interesting topic. Okay. This is a huge topic. Will take 2 days or 3 days based upon our how we go, based upon the speed. Okay.
Okay.
Very important. Even if you go for any certification, they are going to ask at least one question or two questions. See, file permission describes the allowed operations by various users. With respect to file permission, all users are categorized into 4 types. Okay, suppose if you like 4 categories, users are I mean like divided into 4 types. First one is users or owners. Users slash owners. It is represented as U like this. It is represented as small u. Okay, next one is group. It is represented as G. Okay. Next one is okay. Next one is others. It is represented as small o. It is represented as small o. Next one is all. It is represented as A. Okay, small a. This lowercase a. These alignments user categories like this, they have converted. Users or owners, that is represented as U. Group means G, others means O, all means A. Okay. Use case to understand type of users. Okay. Suppose like there is a project like some project automation project. This project is divided into multiple modules. In each module, developers are working. Okay. Like there is a project like suppose sell something like any what we'll say like Ubuntu. This is the project name Ubuntu automation. Ubuntu automation uh, automation project. Let me any project name don't go with the name. Okay. And in this project there are multiple modules like this. One is students modules is there. Okay, students module. This is the first one. Okay, this is the first one. And in the student modules like these people are working. A names, like names, instead of taking names I'm going with the alphabets. A, B, C, D are working. Okay, in the student module, these people are working. A, B, C, D. Second module is employee module. Okay, employee module. In this module, like X, Y, Z are working. Okay, in this module, these people are working. Third one is course module. Course module. In this module, in this module, M and N are working. M, N are working. Next, fourth one is infrastructure module. Infrastructure module. G and H are working. G, comma, H are working. Okay. This is the thing, like there is a project, name anything, Ubuntu automation project, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4 modules are there, and corresponding peoples are working like this. Suppose developer A created one file demo.txt. Okay. Suppose like if you scroll down and developer A created one file. What is the file name? Like demo.txt. The file name is demo.txt. He has created a file. Okay. For this file, what will be the permissions? Like user who will, I mean like user slash owner. Who is going to be the user and owner?
A. A.
Yeah. The person
Who's
who has created the file. He is going to be the user and owner. And then group. You need to take this example. Who is going to, I mean like in which group he is going to be like associated group?
employee module?
I mean,
Employee.
he has created a file demo.txt. This demo.txt file will be associated to which group?
Students module group.
Yes, perfect. I mean, the person, this person is there, right? This person, in which module he is working? He is working in student module. That means the persons whoever working in these modules will be his group. That is the persons who are working in the same module. The persons who are working in the same module. Same module. Okay. Then this is going to be the group. Next, others. Others is very simple. Others means the rest of the things like XYZ, M, N, G, H are going to be the others. The persons who are working on the other modules. Okay. Other modules. Okay, this is the kind of thing. Even you can take for example X. There is a this X person has created another file named with the demo1.txt, and you can see if we create demo1.txt, X is going to be the owner, Y and Z going to be the group people, and remaining are M, N, G, H, A, B, C, D are going to be others, like that. You can understand from this example. Okay. Next, let's move to the next one. Next one is permission types. You know anything about permission types?
Read, write,
Yes.
execute.
There are 4 types of permissions. There are 4 types of permissions. First one is read permission. First one is read. Second one is write permission. Third one is execute permission. Fourth one is no permission. Okay. A read is represented as small r. Write is represented as W, small lowercase w. Execute is represented lowercase x. This no permission is represented as hyphen, like this. Don't confuse here, hyphen like this. Okay, these are the permissions. And then there is a okay. This is very important. This is very important. Just give me 1 minute. I'll just take a screen. I mean, like I need some table is there here. I'll just copy the table and paste it in the. I'll take a snippet. Okay.
Okay.
For some time, I'll just pause the screen here. Just bear with me for few minutes. I'll just, that is very important. I cannot write all the things. It is going to take so much of time. That is why I'll take a snippet and I will explain it. Just a few, I'm trying to take a snippet. I'll take this one also, another one. Perfect. I'll just share my screen. Is my screen visible now?
Yes.
Yeah. Perfect. Where is if we go here? Yes, this is the one. Okay. This is a table here. This is very important table. File permissions for files and then for directory. See, if the person is having read permission, okay. If the see here, read permission, type of permission for files for directories. If the person is having read permission for the file means we can view the content of the file. Okay. Right, if you have write permission for the file means we can modify the content of the file. Execute permissions means we can execute the file just like a program file. Okay.
Got it. Got it.
Next, for the directories, read permission for the directories means we can list out content of the directories, that is we can use ls command. Write permission for the directories means we can modify the content of the directories, that is we can create new file and we can delete an existing file. Execute permission of to a directory means we can enter into the directory and we can use cd command. This is very important. If we have read permission for the directory, we can list out the file, that is we can run ls command. If we have write permissions, we can modify the content. We can modify the content of the directory, that is we can create new file and we can delete. Execute, if you are having execute permission, we can use cd command. Okay. Keep this thing in mind. Okay, this is very important one. Take a screenshot or something like that. Okay. Next, let me move to the next one. Okay, operations related to permissions. Did you take screenshot here?
Yeah, that one I'm good with that.
Okay. Next, let me move to this one. Next thing is operations. First, you need to understand this theoretically, then only you can understand the lab part. That is why I'm trying to explain the theoretical part. Operations related to permissions. What will be the operations related to permissions? Any guess?
Is it something like add?
Yes, perfect. Plus symbol is to add. Okay. If you want to add certain permission is plus symbol. Minus symbol is to remove. Okay. Remove existing permission. And then equal to symbol is to assign a particular permission to user group or assign. These are the three operations. Okay. This is the thing. Any questions in this thing?
Assign means what? Assigning the permission, right?
Yes. Suppose you want to, instead of same thing, like if you want to add, you will use plus symbol. If you want to assign certain permission, you will use equal to symbol.
Got it. Yeah.
Okay.
But I've
Okay.
seen somewhere else like a star also, but that is for
Or
everything. Oh, that is for everything.
oh, star is not. I mean, like nothing is there, right? Star here. File. I mean, like operations. We have only one operation: either to add, either to remove, either to assign. Just three. Even this thing is also not required. Assign. We can perform the assign with plus symbol only, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
First command is chmod. Chmod. This is the first one. Chmod means, what is the meaning of change? Ch means change mode. This is the meaning. Ch mode means change mode. We can use ch mode command to change file or directory permission. Okay. If you want to change file or directory permissions, you can use ch mode.
Directory permissions, right?
Yes, permissions of a user. Okay. Syntax will be like this. Ch mod user category. I mean, like you like this. User category will be here. User category. User category is going to be here. And then next is operation, whether you want to add or anything. Operation. And then permission here. Permission. You will understand when we run the one example, then you can understand. Then file name here. File name here. File name or directory name. Anything is fine. File name slash directory name. This is going to be the syntax. Okay, don't confuse with the syntax. Once we once we see the example, then you will understand. Okay, example is below here. For user, for user, add execute permission. For group, add write permission. For others, remove read permission. This is my requirement. For users, what is the permission I need to have? Syntax is chmod. User, what is the permission I need to add? User with the execute permission. Perfect. I have added comma. Group means G. What you need to add? Write permission you need to add. I have written. For others, what permission I need to remove?
Read.
Read permission. Perfect. And then file name demo.txt. This is the syntax. Like this, the syntax will be there. Okay. Only owner and super user can change the file permissions. Okay. Only two people can change the file permissions. One is you should be the owner. If you want to be the owner, then you should have created that file. And then root user can change the file permissions. Only two people can change the file permissions. How to check the file permission? How to check file permissions? Permission.
My LTR.
Yes. How to check permissions on the existing file? Permissions on the existing file. On the existing file, command is ls-l existing file. Okay. What is the command? ls-l is a command. Okay.
That's only list, right? But if we want to check
Long listing. Long listing, right? If you go here, one second, let me log in. Right? Long listing, in the long listing, you will be one. I'll just log see ls-l. If I give, sorry, if I give ls-l, see what is this? This is the file permissions, right? First one it is going to tell the type of file. If it is the directory, if it is hyphen file, and then these first three are there, right? This corresponds to user permissions. Next
Right.
three are there, right? This corresponds to group permissions. Next three are there, right? This corresponds to others. What is this one? This three. This is link files. We are having three link files. This is user or owner. This is group owner, I think. Okay, next one is file size. Next one is date, last modified date. This is file. Okay, this is file. That is okay. This is how we are going to. And let me see like this. The file permissions are first three corresponds to user permissions. Next three corresponds to group permissions. Next three corresponds to other permissions. Okay.
Let me write it down once again.
You can take a screenshot of this image as well. Meanwhile, let me show this one. You can take the screenshot. Okay. I'll give the entire documentation at the end of the syllabus. Don't worry about the documentations. Okay. Total 9 permissions. First three are user permission, next three are group, and next three are other permissions. Okay. User permissions is read write. User permission. If the user has read write, user can perform both read and write operation, but not execute operation. This is simple thing. If group permission has r hyphen hyphen, I mean, like he's trying to explain this diagram. If group permission has read hyphen hyphen, group members can perform only read operation and cannot write and execute. And others, if this others has r hyphen hyphen, he also can others can perform only read operations and cannot write or execute. Okay. Order is very important. User, group, others permissions. Order is very important. Okay.
But here it's looked like a read and write only.
Here, I mean, like basically, if you create a, I mean, like suppose if I create any file, see now I'll simply create touch demo.txt. I will have read, write, execute permissions. See, you can see. Sorry, I don't have execute permissions will not be there. Only read, write permissions will be there for the user or owner, and then for the I mean, like see this permission. If you, I mean, like it is based on umask number. Okay, there is a thing like umask is available. I will explain that umask later in session. Now just don't go
Give me a
beyond the,
second.
yeah.
So in that permission, before permission, I've seen there is a hyphen. So what does that is a file? See the that's okay. Yeah, hyphen. Hyphen, read, write, and hyphen.
Hyphen
So,
is like a normal file. Regular, if it is regular file, you'll have hyphen, right?
There is a directory D. Okay.
Yeah, that is what I mean. Like I have explained everything here, everything at the time of discussing file types, all those things, right? That is right. Even you will be having a C also. Sometimes C will be there. C means character special. That is why you need to do revision. Okay. Okay, like I have created a file. Now I want to add user execute permissions. How you can do is like simple thing. Chmod u plus x demo.txt, just enter. Now ls hyphen l demo.txt. Now see user is having execute permissions. Okay. Second example is you want to add user execute permission, group read, write, execute, others as like this. See, I'm trying to do chmod. I want to add group. Group has only read, write permissions. Now I want to give him read and write, nothing to change here. I want to remove write permissions. Okay, I'm removing group write permissions. You need to give comma here, and then others I'm trying to assign what is the to I want to add write permission.
Can I assign both thing write and execute or plus WX or how's that?
You can do it, but let's go with the right. See, group has read write. I'm removing write permission, and I'm trying to add others write permission. If you click enter and then if you give ls-l demo.txt, now see you group, we removed write permissions, we added write permission to the others. Okay, this is plus symbol we have used. Now let me use chmod. Let me assign. I'm assigning read write permissions to the user. Group I am trying to assign read write, and others I am trying to assign a read only, and then give the file name. Let's see how it behaves. See, a read write is having perfect, a read write is having read. Just simple. Instead of, if you want to add two permissions, this is simple, just like plus symbol also you can take it. Okay, and the next one is I want to add chmod a equal to hyphen demo.txt. What will happen?
A mean other, right? So other don't have any permission. What is A?
A means all right.
Oh, okay.
No permissions. Nobody has permission on this file.
Remove all the permissions. Okay.
Now if I try to like let me try using VI and then let me try to open this file. See, permission denied. I cannot write, I cannot do anything. Let me exit out of this one. Even I cannot save as well. Let me quit. Okay. That is one thing. chmod, I will just again give chmod a equal to read write. Read write is enough. Demo.txt ls hyphen l demo.txt. Now see, everyone is having read write, read write, read write. Okay. Okay. What I can do is okay, I will explain. If we have read permission to file, what commands we can run, write permissions to file, what commands we can write, what commands we can use, execute permissions to file, what we can do it. And tomorrow we'll discuss the same thing with the directories as well. We'll move like that. Numerics, I'm just checking. Yeah, today we'll stop once we discuss read permission, write permission to file, all those things. We'll stop there. Okay. If you are having, this is very important. Okay, if you have read permissions to a file, suppose you have read permission to the file, what commands you can use? Just guess what commands you can run.
Read permission to the file. So with whom? Others or group?
Users. I'm talking specifically about the user.
Okay, read permission. We can give two ways. U plus R.
No. I'm not asking how you can give the read permission. I'm asking, suppose if a user or a group or other people have read permission to a file, what we can do by having read permissions? We can view the content, right? If we have read permission on a particular file, we can view the content of the file, right?
Yeah.
That is what I'm asking. Okay, view content of the file. If we have read permission on a file, we can view the content of the file, right? If
Yes.
we have the content of the file, then what commands we can use? Cat we can use, head we
LS.
can use, tail we can use, more we can use, less we can use. Huh?
Got it.
Will this command works? Let us check. I don't think so these commands are going to work. Let us check that. Let us check that. What I will do is ch mode u, he should have only read permissions, right? U minus w comma g minus w comma o minus w demo.txt I will give and I will enter. Now ls hyphen l demo.txt, perfect. He's having only read permission. Okay. Now I'll try to use cat. I'll just try. I'm trying to enter some data demo.txt. See, we cannot use the cat. Perfect. Now let me use head demo.txt and then let me give five. We cannot. I mean, like instead of giving, let me like this.
Give the read, or at least we can read the file, right?
We
Content of
can,
the file.
yeah, we can read the file, but we are not able to even do that thing as well. Let me check. Just I want to add demo.txt. Nothing data is available. That is why we are not getting anything. We can view the content. Just we can view the content. That's it. Okay. Cat demo.txt. This yes, we can read the data. If I want to read the data, what I can do is just give me 1 minute. Ch mode
Right.
u plus right and then demo.txt I will give. I will apply. Let me what I will do is nano demo.txt. Now I will be able to edit the content. Okay. What is the thing? What I will add here is this file content at the beginning. This is the file content available, I will say. Let me save this file. Now, what are the permissions user have? See, he has read write. Let me remove. Let me remove again u minus w and then demo.txt. Perfect. Now let me use cat and then demo.txt. We are able to see the data, right? Even if you use head and then demo.txt, you will be able to see. Okay, see, only this command if the root if the user has the read permission, just he will be able to view the content. Okay. If we remove the permission, ch mode u minus r and then demo.txt, if we remove, can we see the file content?
Read, no.
We cannot see, right?
Yeah.
There is no point of thinking. Just if I ask the question, you should give the answer in a second. If the user doesn't have read permission, he will not be able to view the content. Like that, you should tell. You should not think. There is
Okay.
nothing there, right, to think.
Even read, if we remove the read, then he cannot put the write also, right?
See, I mean, like if you want to write, yeah, I will explain that thing. First, concentrate on read. Okay, don't think twice at a time. If you think twice at a time, you will not understand. Okay, just think first about the read permission. Okay, ls hyphen l demo.txt. He doesn't have any permission. Okay, now what I will do is, as you asked the doubt, I will try to give him right permissions. Okay, you ask that if he has right permission, will he able to write or read the data, right? That is your doubt, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just give him the permissions. He has only what
No,
happened?
no,
Let
you remove the, you need to add.
oh sorry, I have done it wrong. CH mode U
You
plus W and then demo.txt. Perfect. Now I have given him ls-l demo. See, now he has
write
right
permission.
permission. Now let me use cat command. Cat demo.txt. What it is saying?
Oh, still no permission. Can't amount.
Cat
Cannot
demo.txt.
use. But
We can override
oh, okay.
the something B I will say, and then I will come out of this one. Now I don't have the permission to check. But I can do nano demo.txt. See, you don't have the read permissions, but you can modify the content. See, without viewing the content, how can you modify the I mean, like the content. That is why first you need to have the read permission. Let me give him read permissions. See, this is possible. Only read, only write permission if he has, he's able to change the data, right?
He can add, maybe he can maybe add the data, but he cannot modify data.
No, 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 no.
Uh,
Nothing, no data is available.
okay.
The data, see, even after adding D also, it didn't save. Okay. I mean, like we try to overwrite the data whatever present previously, right? Previously, the file content is available. We have given. Once this we have changed the read permissions and we have given write permissions and we try to change this data, right? This even this also didn't change. D also didn't add, didn't modify. Okay, is your doubt clear now?
Yeah, good, good.
Yeah. ls-l demo.txt. If I give what permissions have, we have read, write, read. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Now write permissions to the file. If the file not having write permission, then we cannot modify the content of the data. Simple. If we don't have write permissions, we can just see. Now I have write permissions. Now I can modify the data as well. Now let me this something. I'm just trying to enter some data. Okay, let me save the data. Sorry. Perfect. Now if I use cat demo.txt, I will be able to see the data. Even I can modify the data as well. Okay. Now if I remove ch mod u minus w on demo.txt. Okay, now if I use cat demo.txt, I'll be able to see, and then if I want to override append some data to demo.txt, will I be able to do?
Yeah.
No, I have removed the read permission right here.
Oh, yeah. Write permission. Yeah.
I have removed the right, but that is why we cannot do. If you want to do that, you need to add write permissions to demo.txt file, then you can do it. Now let me use the same. See, now you can do it. There's something I'm again. Thanks, just thanks. I have entered. Just come here and then save like this. Now see cat demo.txt file. Now see the data is present. Okay. Execute permission to file. If the user not have execute permission on any file, then he cannot execute that file as a program. Okay. Simple thing. If he doesn't have the execute permissions, he will not be able to execute any file just like a program file. Okay. What I will do is I'll just quickly create cat and then first dot sh. Any file ending with the dot sh, we can say execute file. Let me echo what I will say. Hello friends. like this I will give. File permission is again I will just come here. I will say echo. What I will say? File permission. File permissions are very, very important. I will save this data. Control D. Now the data has been saved. Cat. I say first dot sh. Now you are able to see. Now if I try to execute that one, now first let me show what permission. Just give me 1 minute. Now what permissions are available? ls-l first dot sh. User doesn't have execute permissions. Okay. If you want to execute, what you can do is bash and then give the file name dot sh. He is able to execute. Why? Hello friends, file permissions. He is able to execute, but he doesn't have execute permissions. It is very strange. Let me do like this. Bash and then dot first dot sh. He is able to execute, but he doesn't have execute permissions. Maybe I am the owner of the file, right? That is why I'm able to execute. Basically, if you are owner also, you will not be able to execute that thing.
Yeah. It's showing a read write and nothing.
Basically, this should not happen. This is very strange. It should not happen. It should come permission denied. It should come permission denied. But we are able to execute the file. Maybe I might have done some kind of settings at the time. I mean, like that is why I have added. Let me use this one instead of this one. What I will say. Yes, bash we have used it here, right? At the front we have used bash, right? That is why we are able to execute. Now you see first first dot sh if you use it is coming permission denied. Okay. I'm using bash, right? That is why I'm able to execute previously. If I use dot and then if I give first data set, I'm not able to execute. Now I'll change the permission chmod u plus x to first dot sh. I will give first dot sh. First dot sh I have given. Just click enter. Now see the file permissions. He has execute permission as well here. Now what I will say dot and then first dot sh. Now see. Previously I have used bash, right? That is why it is executed. Now without this bash also it is executing. See, that is how you if he has file, I mean execute permissions, he will be able to execute the file. Okay. Any questions? Any questions in today's class?
I'm good. I'm good.
Nothing?
Yeah.
Just try to do revision whatever we have discussed today's class. Today's class like everything about some kind of theoretical only less lab. But tomorrow we'll have what we'll discuss is if we have directories, you'll see if the person has read permission on directory, what will happen, write permission on directory, what will happen, execute permission on directory, what will happen, and then Linux versus security, we'll see numeric permissions also we'll see. After that umask, this is very important, umask command we'll see. And then there are questions like some questions are there, and then we'll discuss about after this we'll discuss about one command we'll discuss, and then chgrp command we'll discuss. Okay, after this case studies are there, few case studies, group permissions are there, other permissions are there. Tomorrow we'll close this file permissions. And Tuesday we'll discuss about, tomorrow we'll complete these file permissions. Wednesday we'll discuss about working with editors. Working with editors also use, I think, yeah, working with editors we may complete by Wednesday or Thursday. Friday we'll start with self scripting.
Okay.
Yeah, that is what I'm trying to do. That is, any questions in any of the topics, anything you want to recollect, or any class you are having any doubts?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. I'll just quickly paste the that one, whatever the assignment, I will just quickly paste that thing in the chat. In WhatsApp, I'll just ping. Okay.
Thank you.
Chalo then, bye. We'll meet again tomorrow at the same time. Okay. Bye. Bye, Zabi. Have a great day. Bye.